Down in the dirt, building my dome. Concrete walls, yeah, it's my home. Stockpile stacked with rations tight. Prep for the dark, we'll light the fight. Forage the woods, take what I need. Off-grid living, no time for greed. Barter goods in the shadow shade. Tactical steps in plans I've laid. Back to the bunker where the truth won't bend. Water and food where the road might end. Bug out bags by the door, stand tall. Prepared for the fall. Yeah, prepared for it all. Generators hum, a comforting sound. Blackout nights when chaos surrounds. Seeds in jars, yeah, we're growing life. Homestead and strong in a time of strife. No high-tech wires, no web to roam. Resilience beats the world unknown. Hands in the soil, hearts in the fight. Staying ready every day, every night. Back to the bunker where the truth won't bend. Water and food where the road might end. Bug out bags by the door, stand tall. Prepare for the fall. Yeah, prepare for it all. Back through the bunker where the truth won't bend. Water and food where the road might end. Bug out bags by the door, stand tall. Prepare for the fall. Yeah, prepare for it all. Prepare for it all. When central power rules the game, when thoughts controlling freedom's name, when the governed lose to government might.
Oh. Hello, hello, hello. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. If you can give me a sound check, 5x5, something like that. That would be super duper, super scooper. Looks like Rose's first Debbie. Number 2, Catitude, you are deterred. Ian is in the house. Thank you, Ian. Appreciate you. Rose, appreciate you. Yeah, my God. Oh my good golly molly. It has been it's been a thing. It's been a thing. Trying to do 17 million things at once has been very demanding. It's very demanding. I'm trying to to configure this video here real quick. I don't know why that is not showing up there. There, that's a little better. That's a little better, I think. There you go. Something like that. Something like that. Okay. Apply. Okay. And we're back. Perfect. Looks like Tim showed up. Good morning. Good to see you. Good to see you. Uh, honestly, guys, this is like completely impromptu because things have been absolutely kind of going a little bit crazy with the other channel and the van and the cancer and trying to keep up with all of the affiliateships and sponsorships and things of that. And it's just been pretty wild. It's been pretty wild. I haven't. I need Mr. Kissel to understand. I need to cover that. But yeah, this goes in the mail directly after this live stream. That was promised to him. That was something he won, Jesus, like 3 weeks ago. And so I've been kind of slacking. But I wanted to go ahead and try and knock out a live stream, and I had planned on doing one at 10 a.m. this morning, but the internet went out yesterday at 10 a.m. So I literally have not had the ability to do this type of live stream for just over 24 hours. And I'm seeing red lights on my screen. I don't know why, but we're just going to keep going until we go. So did you get back from the store? What are you talking about? Get back from what store? What are you talking about, Rose? How was Black Friday at Walmart? What's up, West Virginia, Pappy? I have no idea. I have no idea. I figured I would put that in the title here, so we could talk about a few of those things. I don't know if you guys have noticed it, but this year I know it's Black Friday. I know what day it is. I've got every affiliate on the planet trying to tell me what day it is. It's absolutely crazy. Sending me an email to, I sell this and sell that and sell this. And I'm just like, whatever, leave me alone. But I mean, there are some deals out there, because it is Black Friday. But the first thing that I'll tell you, probably my number one piece of advice about Black Friday and buying things off of the internet and Amazon, and I can tell you this because I am an Amazon affiliate, is that they will there are tools that I will not promote the tools, but there are tools that you can get off of the internet. There are websites that you can go to that track the prices of items on Amazon, and they will show you whether they have purposely raised the prices in order to trick you into thinking that they're giving you money off. So kind of be aware of that. Kind of be aware of that. What's up, Annie G. Good morning, Annie G. Good to see you. Jesus, it's almost afternoon from Texas. It's still morning there. It's still morning there. That's great. But yeah, that's buyer beware on the whole Amazon Black Friday thing, because you either know how much it cost in the past, and it either makes sense or doesn't make sense. But they will. There are sellers on the Amazons, we'll say, that will purposely raise prices and then give you a discount, and you're thinking that you're saving money, but in reality, you're not. It's kind of shady. It's not illegal, but it is shady. It's very shady. Um, I probably got my email box has probably got 20 different companies that were like, "Hey, why don't you talk about us on Black Friday? We're the best." And then provide no real way to verify that they're the best. They're just products, you know. Now there are some products out there that are super. I can tell you right now that like Jackery, yes, I'm an affiliate, but if you want to go find the link yourself. I don't even know if that's it. I don't even know if that's do I even put that link anymore in was I echoing? Um, Let's see here. I don't even know if I put that link anymore. Become a member, save money here. I don't even know if I put that link in here anymore. Yeah. Where are we at? Let's see. Am I even still a Jackery affiliate? Um, yeah, it's not even I don't even have it on my page. I used to have a link where you could save money on Jackeries, but Jackery never gives what is it called? Affiliate or partner bonuses. Basically, like if you were to use my one of my links, the first thing that I require is that you save a certain percentage on your price. The second thing that I require is that I make a little bit of money because that's how this works. But if I don't get both of those things, then I'm really not interested in their yucks. Opes is having a big Black Friday sale. Yeah, I mean they all are. They all are. Oh, and Opes is a good is a pretty good brand. Is a pretty good brand. I used to be knee deep in uh the portable power slash solar power space, for lack of words. And Opes does pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, I think that Opes and damn, what is the name of that other um portable power? There's another one. Somebody put it in the Nate was saying Jackery up to 65% off. There you go. Yeah, there's a deal right there. That's a crazy deal right there. Um, and I really do not like showing this because it provides too much information. Too much information. The you can get a Jackery 300 for $159 right now. Um, let's see here. 150. That's a $39 savings. The 300s are I use two 300s. You could probably go larger if you wanted to. Um, let's do a comparison. Can you do comparisons on Amazon? I don't know if you can do comparisons on Amazon. Let's Amazon. No, I do not want that Sunto compass. Where are we at here? OUPES. No, come here, you. Why are you always so difficult? OUPES. There we go. All right, so an OPS. Wow, that's pretty significant. OPS Mega One portable power station, 2,000 watts, $369 dollarinos. That is pretty frickin'. That's. I'm gonna give you guys that link. I am going to give you that link. Hold on a second here. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this. I want to do that. Why is it being such a pain in the buttocks? You'd think that they would want to just let me log in or something. This is crazy. This is crazy. Copy. There we go. And then let's throw that. Oops, just hey, what's going on, Oops? Boom. There you go. If you're interested in that, that's that Oops. That is a 2000 that is a 2000 watt station for $369. It looks like on the front I'm seeing, damn, I wish I could show this to you. I wish there was a way for me to show this to you. Um what do we got here? We got four 20 amp 120 volts connectors, and we've got two USB-Cs and four USB. We got USB A's at 3.0. That's those are the high speed ones. Just bought the Mega 2. I'll add additional batteries as I go. I got you. I got you. I need to go find out. What's the Mega 2? Is that just like the upgraded version of that, or is Mega 2 the same as Mega 1? Just Mega 2 is the newest one? That's a question. Inquiring minds want to know. I'm gonna search for Mega 2 portable power station and see what happens. Come on now. V. Boom. No, Mega 2. Why did it do that? Mega 2. There we go. Mega, yeah, there, well, there's a Mega 3. Holy shnikes. Mega 5. Mega 2 portable power station, 2,500 watts, $729. Yeah, but that's got a few other connectors on it too. That's got the 30 amp connector, like you can hook an RV to it. It's got the 12-volt stuff up front. That's pretty awesome. I mean, that's a reasonable deal too. They're asking $729 at 27% savings. So that's pretty interesting stuff. The 6,000 is on my wish list. I bet it is. I bet it is, mister. It's like, yeah, it looks like the Mega 2 is stackable. Was the Mega 1 stackable? That's a question that I got in my mind. Where's that Mega 1 at? Come here, you. Come here, you, Mega 1. Need to see pictures of it stackable. It doesn't. Ah, it's stackable. The Mega one is stackable. I like it. 2000 watts. Solar generator. You can cooked up some solar stuff to it. Yeah, with the van, I'm thinking I need more power. What's up, Gary? Good to see you, bro. Um, I'm thinking I need more power with the van. Um, God, so if for the new people, I went out and bought well, I should say we went out and bought a GMC Safari van, and it's just not as big as I was hoping for. Whoa. I mean, the bed just takes up like 90% of the space in the back, and it's a single, no, it's a double bed. So basically, there's like 11, no, maybe 12 and a half inches between the back seat and the edge of the bed. So it's like space is at a premium all the time, you know? You could do a power inverter on your van. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But this van is kind of weird. It's so weird because the um it's it was advertised to us as a cargo van, and then it was a work van. It actually has all of the security caging inside of it. I had to remove half of that. But inside it has all of the hookups for a passenger van. Two rows of seating, vents all over the place. It's got rear AC, rear heat. It's got all that stuff. And then it's like I'm doing the research on it, and the Safaris were also made in all-wheel drive. So apparently, it's registered as a rear-wheel drive vehicle, but it has six lug hubs. And according to the internet, six lug hubs were only built or only put on all-wheel drive vehicles. So now I've got to get onto this thing and try and look at the drivetrain, try to figure out who's full of what, and or was this some kind of like custom, like the county wanted six of these vehicles and they've got to have all of these different things, and then had them custom built out. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. The old wheel drive was based on the S10. I believe it. Sounds like a commercial van. Well, it kind of is, and it kind of isn't. That's what's really weird about it. It's really, really weird. This van. Um, it's got like three 12-volt lighter connectors up front. It's got one way in the back. But like I said, it's got all the internal paneling like a commercial vehicle, like a passenger van, but it's all built out commercially. So it's really weird. It's I don't know. It's taken me a while to wrap my head around it. But I'm looking at this Opes Mega One 2000-watt inverter, and I'm thinking I might need this. I might need to buy this. Matter of fact, I'm going to put this on my orders. Um, no, that's not where I'm putting that. I'm putting that. I've got a whole buttload of stuff coming in. I bought a bunch of insulation and all sorts of different things to work on this van. And then messing with it yesterday, I realized that it doesn't, the windshield wipers don't work. So we started playing with that. And the last thing I want is a damn, a an electrical problem on a. I'm trying to get this thing on the road in a week, and now I have an electrical problem. So let's see here. Tour co and shuttle services used like that. Gotcha. I hope they didn't hack the wiring. I'm a mechanic. I don't think so. I mean, it doesn't seem like they did that. There is a red button that was installed on near the engine well that I can't figure out does what. But right now, my concern is um, the windshield wipers. Got to have those windshield wipers if we're going to go anywhere. I am having brand new tires put on it tomorrow, so that'll be a major milestone. But the windshield wipers, I got to get that. I got to get that taken care of. If I've got a tester and I've got some new fuses. Um, I'm going to be doing that tomorrow after I get the tires put on it. And then if that doesn't solve the problem, then I'm going to have to put it in the shop. It's that easy. Check the relays on the wipers. I don't even know what that is, West Virginia Pappy. I don't even know what that is. Yep. Yep. Look in the fuse box. Are you talking about the big square ones? It's got two fuse boxes. There's one underneath the dash and there's one inside the engine compartment. And the one on the engine compartment, I can't quite figure out. It said, I was reading in the manual and it said that the wipers were protected by both a uh, um, fuse and a relay. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know what's relays to. It doesn't say anything in the book anywhere about where the wipers are for the relays. So, uh, I think I need to buy this OPS. Because I just feel like having those two 300s is not going to be enough power for what I want to do in that van. I've still got to figure out. I bought all the stuff to do uh, heating inside of it, but it's so small. I just don't even know where I'm going to put the heater yet. It's so crazy. Let's see. Should show as a wiper on the relay plug. Should show as yeah. I know. No, on the switch on the what is it? Um, what do they call it? On the fuse box, it says wiper, WPR, but on the relays, it doesn't say anything, you know? Relays are usually 1 inch round or square. Yeah, mine are all square. So it's like I don't know which one to replace. But the other thing too is like I wonder if I get in there and I just go like if they're all I wonder if those relays are all the same and the cover tells you the number. Look in the manual. I did that, Gary. It's not there. That's what I'm saying. I looked in the manual. It does not say it anywhere. It just says that it is. It's a little paragraph. Um, but I'm wondering too with these relays, if they're all universal, then I can just go instead of trying to like move it back and forth because some of the relays like go to the motor and stuff, right? So I don't want to like I don't know break anything, and they can't be that expensive. So I'm wondering if they're all the same, just replace them all. Replace all the relays. There's only like 3 or 4 of them in there. Sorry if I sound like such a dipstick when it comes to the electrical stuff. My knowledge of electrical working is very rudimentary. But I mean, I can replace something that plugs in and unplugs that kind of thing. Some relays have 5 blades, some have 4. Okay. So what I ought to do is just mark them so I can put them back and then like pull them all out. You know what I'm saying? And like take them to like AutoZone or whatever and say, I need to replace these and see what they say. Maybe. All right, what is this methylene blue you guys are talking about? What is this? This sounds like some kind of like crack. This is what's methylene blue? Is that like your magical feel better drug or what is methylene blue? What is this? Methylene blue, commonly called methylene blue, is a salt used as a dye and as a medication. As a medication, it is mainly used to treat methoglobinemia. Methoglobinemia. I've never heard of such a thing. Uh, the ferric iron in hemoglobin to ferrous iron methaglobulinemia can arise from ingestion of certain pharmaceuticals, toxins, or broad beans in those susceptible. Specifically, it is used to treat methymoglobin methylmoglobin levels that are greater than 30% or in which there are symptoms despite oxygen therapy. What is this myth? I gotta open another window. I can't even say it. That's hemoglobin, not methoglobin, you stupid. Where are we at here? Methoglobin. Methoglobin. This is crazy. This is crazy. Let's find out what this is. All right, methyglobin, methyglobinema. You got a methyglobinema is a condition of elevated methylglobin in the blood. Symptoms may cause headaches, dizziness, shortness of breath, nausea, poor muscle coordination, blue colored skin. Complications may include seizures and heart arrhythmias. Methyglobin can be due to certain medications, chemicals, or foods, or it can be inherited. Substances involved may, okay, underlying mechanisms. Treatment is generally with oxygen therapy and methyl blue. Other treatments may include vitamin C, but what are the what are the benefits? What are the benefits? I'm just going to ask Rock. I'm just going to ask Rock. X. Rock. Rock. Let's see here. You know what? Let me try something. There we go. All right, so he's talking into the void again. I know, Ian, right? I wish there was like you could like push a button and it would make a sound in YouTube regardless, like, but then everybody would be pushing it, right? So apparently this stuff's actually kind of good for you. But you just don't want to do the whole like where we at? Very safe is less than 2 milligrams, and a lethal dose is over 40 milligrams. Main side effects is temporary blue urine. Avoid if the SSR, SRI, MAO, serotonin syndrome risks. Um, temporarily inhibit some bad stuff here. Uh, Let's see here. Oops, it's been a bit, but would need to research before I open my mouth. Not to, but check on data first. I have no problem. Checks pros and cons. Yeah, I mean, it seems very interesting. I mean, I've heard people babble about it in the backgrounds. Um, but I really do like the improved cognitive function and memory under stress and hypoxia. Hmm, I like that. I like that. Mitochondrial enhancement, blood and motivation boost. Mood and motivation boost. Several small open label placebo control trials describe rapid antidepressant and anxiolytic effects in healthy people with some subclinical low mood. So if you're feeling bad, this stuff kind of makes you feel good. Interesting, very interesting stuff. How long have we been going at this? About a little over half an hour. And so, yeah, I don't even know if this is going to work. I don't even remember. I'm just going to push a button. We're going to pay some bills, guys. As usual, if you love your country, not your government, put a one in the chat. Erica, I'm going to drink some coffee. Oh, I'm going to smoke some crack. No. And I'm going to push a button. Let's see what happens.
You know what's really spooky? Dying because you bought a cheap ass Timu first aid kit. You end up like this guy. The ghost of you and your dumb ass who couldn't spend actual money on a real first aid kit. He's not actually dead, he's just old. You need one of these. Ugh. Bear Fact 3.0 from refugemedical.com. Use promo code doesn't exist because we make everything in America here and we don't cheap out on quality and components. Refugemedical.com. Use the chat. Shoot us an email. Call the store. Pray for Mike. He's 100.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that. That was actually the Halloween commercial that I had loaded up there. They're always, I mean, when you are doing such good things that company is doing, pretty much get away with anything. You know what I'm saying? It's it's pretty insane the level of quality that American sourced materials bought by Americans, shipped by Americans, sold to Americans, made into this by Americans for America and anybody else who wants to buy it. The best gear on the planet. Not a joke. Not a joke. If you're interested, there's a link in the description. It's like how to save money or something like that. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's a serious, the best, can't beat it anywhere. Yeah. What's up, MT? MT Gene. MT Gene. Is it supposed to sound like empty, like not full? Is that what it's supposed to be? It's interesting how your name is written, but I like it. MT Gene. MT Jen? MT Jen. Yen. Um, yeah, they're yen. Gotcha. Empty yen. Um, but yeah, they do make the best products on the planet. That's one of the reasons I'm an affiliate for their company. And yeah, you could save a little money. So go there and do those good things. But Black Friday. So more Black Friday. Where you at? Coffee first, then speak. Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, as I was warning before, we do have some Black Friday issues where they lower their prices and then give you a discount that's not really a discount. So kind of be aware of that. I really did like that Oops deal. I did put that in my magic list. It's kind of like people like to put like stuff. All right, do me a favor. Put a one in the. If you go on Amazon, look at stuff and then like push the button to put it in your cart and then go look at it again like later. It's like you put it in your cart just so you can like see if you really, really, really want it. Put a one in the chat. I avoid crowds. Do you have any knowledge on methylene blue? There you go. Yeah, I mean that methylene blue looked pretty interesting, to be honest with you. I'm just I am, I'm at this point where no, um I'm at this point where like just spending money, we have got to really spend our money where we can, not where we want it to be. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We just can't be like throwing the credit card at every crazy little thing um that's on the internet that is, in the preposphere. Um, there's always going to be new and better things, but it doesn't mean that you need to have it. It's like it's perfect example, flashlights. I get flashlights thrown at me all the time. Are they good? Are they bad? Do they come on? Do they create light? Can I see things with them? Uh, how many doodads does it have? Do we really need a flashlight that can be converted transformed into a police light, flashing red and blue lights? That kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Is that a necessity? Is it cool? Yeah, it's really cool. I really want to push the button on that one. I really want it. I really, really, really want it. But do you really need it? You know what I'm saying? Is it going to benefit you or yours in any way, shape, or form? Is it going to give you a new capability that is actually useful? That's the kind of mindset stuff that I have. Yes, I need it, damn it. And I want it. No. Um, let me look at something here. Prepper van. I'm going to type in prepper van and see what pops up. I don't think it's going to be images. Images. Prepper van images. Generally, they're just the same. They're exactly the same as anybody else's rigged out van. You know what? Survival vehicle. Survival vehicle. Some of these things are insane in the membrane. Oh, where'd it go? That was just cool looking. The page keeps updating itself for no apparent reason. None whatsoever. All right. No, I think this is safe to show you guys. Let me push this button and hopefully it still works. There we go. So all I did was do a search on survival vehicle, and this is the kind of stuff that comes up. And some of it's cool, and some of it's like whatever. Like this is kind of cool. That's a serious truck. This one right here, this one really got my attention. What is this? What is this big beautiful thing? The coolest 14 survival vehicles for your end of days commute. Yeah, deuce and a half, always loyal, always dependable. The Echo Roamer. Okay, okay, I like it. The Sherp, nah. I've seen these things in action. They're just a cool little toy. Moped survival bike. If you guys think that's cool, want to put a one in the chat because I kind of like it. I think the gas tank is too small. It's a moped survival bike. I've never seen this before. It's got a crossbow. You rent a U-Haul and keep on driving. Looks cool, but not gray, man. It would be a big target. Yeah, maybe. I mean, you're just going down the road. It's kind of hit a moving target. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of interesting. This reminds me. Last week I got contacted by a company, a kind of prominent uh, company who makes um, electric bicycles that are in the kind of survival realm. And they're like, we'd really love you to like talk about our stuff and yeah, we're gonna give you like 20% on every single sale you make. And I was like, dude, this sounds awesome. Send me a bike. Well, we don't really do that, man. And I'm like, well, how am I supposed to make a video about it then? Am I supposed to like point to the web page and tell people how cool it is? Well, we'll get back to you, dude. I'm like, whatever. Of course, I haven't heard from them again. You know what I'm saying? It's insane. But this is kind of, you know what? Oh, can I click on that? Viewing gallery. I'm kind of scared. Hold on a second. I want to make sure I don't get a strike. Let me pop it open here real quick. It's just on Pinterest. What's this next one? Wait a minute. There's a buy now button underneath that thing. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second, Mister. Hold on 1 second. View in gallery. We're gonna wait for it to populate. It's like gray. There's no buy-in. I can't buy it. I think honestly, I think it's kind of made up, but it looks interesting. It definitely does look interesting. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back someplace safe so I can put this. All right, there we go. Let's see here. Rather a four-wheeler doesn't fall over. I know, right? I really like the way this looks, but I'm starting to wonder if this is more like an AI picture or whatever's. Um, I know there are vehicles out there that are simple, like here, like this. This is a real vehicle, right? Nah, maybe it's a real vehicle. Where are we at here? I've seen several out there that they have. There we go. There's a vehicle right there, man. That's what I'm talking about. The massive motorhome that conquered the Arctic is the ultimate survival vehicle. Yeah, this is pretty insane the way this thing was built to survive the Arctic. The only thing is it's tracked. I can't I don't know that I would be able to like use that to like get around town. I mean, and it's so I don't know if you guys like it's massive. This thing is massive. It looks like it's smaller than it really is. What is going on here? Let's go back to that. There we go. Start build with Toyota Hilux, almost indestructible. Yeah, they are pretty indestructible vehicles. That is, I 100% agree on that. I've driven those things crazy, like in some crazy times in some crazy places doing some crazy stuff. And they're not bulletproof, but they are damn close to being bulletproof. Let's see. I'm trying to find like I would like one of these. I would like to Mad Max the hell out of that. Just to oh, it's just some guys crazy pictures. I don't want to see your. I want to drive this one to the Walmart. You know, the killdozer with the trailer. That's what I'm saying. You could get away with that. I want to drive that to the Walmart parking lot. Where are we at? Let's see here. See if we can find some more that are real. Some of these just aren't real. Like that's probably real. Oh, that's cool. I had a friend of mine telling me how he wants to convert where'd it go? Where'd it go? Is this one it? He wants to convert a fire truck into like a camper. Um, this is pretty cool. That is a serious that is a serious overlander. Let's see. I don't know if it's gonna let me look at it or not. Oh, it's just some page. Bigger. I want the full experience, man. I want the full experience. It's kind of like an overlander page. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. Oh, that bike showed up again. There it is. Maybe we should like Google that. Let's Google that. What was this thing called? A motor what? Survival motoped. Motoped survival moped. There we go. Killer Motorsport, 49 cc's. How much they want for this puppy? Out of stock. But when on its sale price is $326 a month, I want to find out how much they want for it. Come on now. Click. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. It's 132 pounds. Goes 24 miles per hour. You would think just the cool factor alone, it would look as if it went a little faster than that. But I mean, 24 miles per hour on a bicycle, it could be something. Armored truck with living quarters. Let's see here. Una states the research state repair DNA is a little out there. How was DNA damage altered? How long would it take to repair? Yeah, I don't think that ethyl blue whatever stuffs is going to repair any DNA. Normally DNA once it's damaged, that's not really like, hey, let's go fix your DNA. I got a commercial topper on a Ford with a door in the rear. I've doctored a Lil. Gotcha. All right. I'm trying to see here. Uh, uh, hey, glad I caught you, local. What's up, the Lamb's Life? Good to see you. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy between all the stuff that's been going on in my life and the internet dying on me over the last 24 hours. It's been really tricky to do any of these types of things. Now I'm getting a warning from YouTube that the world is falling apart. Sometimes you just get where you just want to just like take a nap. Like just take a nap, just like for like 1 to 17 hours, that kind of thing. Will you roof mount solar panel on the van? Um, yes. Yes, but oddly enough, it's the only safari van I've ever seen that I can find on the internet that doesn't have a roof rack on it already. A consumer roof rack, like, hey, I bought this car, it had a roof rack on it. It doesn't have one, so I'm gonna actually have to like mount one, you know, because there's no space inside this van at all, guys. I'm telling you right now, knowing what I know now, I would not buy a Safari or Astro van. Um, because there's just not a lot of space inside these things. And these videos that these guys are making where one dude is living in them, good to go, no problem. But, it's two people, that's a different story because that human being is going to be taking up a lot of damn storage space. That is for sure. I've got to like measure like we want to be able to set up in the bed that I'm going to make. I've got to measure like the internet says that the average human from butt to top of head is about 3 feet. So I'm trying to make it so we can set up in the bed, and that's going to limit storage space underneath the bed, which is the only place to store anything inside this van once we put the bed in it, because we're going to put a double. If you don't know how big a double bed is, take two take two singles and put them together. I don't even know if they make singles but yeah, it's gonna be very limiting based on that because I mean I've got to be able to bring tools. Thank God the spare tire is underneath the dang thing. But I've got to at the minimum have tools, some camping gear for lack of better words, because our plan is to save money on these trips that we're taking by being able to cook our own meals and to store food and things like that. So that's the general goal. I can tell you that we are thinking about doing a trip where we drive around the Chesapeake Bay and just drop into these, little towns and stuff. Trailer hitch rack for extra storage. This thing it says it's wired for towing, and I've got to look and see. I looked at so many vans, I honestly don't remember if this thing has a tow hitch on it or a receptacle, should I say. But I know that it is wired for towing because it actually has a tow button for the transmission. So yeah, there's that. All metal, no windows, but I got two from an old regular topper and installed them. Nice. I like it. I like it. Trailer hitch rack. Yeah, I mean, if I have to, I can put a trailer on this puppy. Um, I we'll have to, I guess I'll have to put a mount on it or something to that effect. But right now, that is so far down on the priorities list that it's not even funny. And the list is so long and so arduous that I literally have to like take a day off from this damn van. It took me, it had a security, uh, package inside of it. If you guys don't know what that is, it's like steel bars and mesh. You know what I'm saying? Um, and the main piece behind the seats came out no problem. Um, but the piece that was inside of the back window, that took me an hour to get out of it. And then I realized I was going to pull the pieces out of the side windows. Then I realized that I'd have to take not only the sidings, the siding pieces that are inside the van that make it not look whatever's, but I would actually have to take the roof out of the van to access where they had installed the tops of these things. So it's crazy. Let's see here. Does the idea sound logical to you? Um, My neighbor group may purchase a Starlink system to have on hand in crisis. All expenses and use would be shared by about 10 to 12 people. We went through Helene. Hell yeah, Lamb's Light. Yes, absolutely. And Starlink now has got these programs where they are not making you buy the hardware outright anymore. So you literally are like leasing it, I think, or you may be able to buy it outright. I don't know. When I had my first Starlink, my first and only Starlink, it was in the very, very beginning. I was part of the initial rollout of Starlink. And I absolutely loved it, with the except that I couldn't actually use it where I lived, because the I lived in like this hole in the woods. It was, if you looked at it from space, you wouldn't even be able to see my house. And you have to be able to have that clear view of of the sky down to the horizon, basically. But yeah, I think it's a great idea because it's all about the cost. You know what I'm saying? That's what this all comes down to, is the cost. Let's see here. Starlink. We're just going to do that, and we're going to go team. Don't care about T-Mobile. Just go right to Starlink, and let's go ahead and flip this button over here. And so I guess it's all about like how you really want to do it. You know what I'm saying? We got Rome is starting at $150 a month. I don't know how you want to do the residential. Let's look at the Rome. Let's look at the Rome first. Um, but the mini is where are we at here? 229 for the mini, 279 for the standard kit. And then Rome, reliable connectivity for occasional trips, camping and getaways, $50 a month. Let's see, 50 gigabytes of roaming data. And in this, then you've got Roam Unlimited for 165 a month. You know, I don't know if that really applies to you, because let's go to residential. Where are we at here? Residential, 100 megabits per second, $40 a month, unlimited data. So if it's stationary, uh, you know, hey, Bradley, good to see you, bro. When did you get notified, Bradley? Normally around 10 minutes before the live stream ends, you get notified. I don't know what is up with you, Broseph. But this residential, 100 megabits per second, this is the magic right here, guys. That is the magic right there. I do not, once again, I don't know if you have to buy. Let's view all plans. Let's do that. Residential 40, residential light, residential 120. Well, I don't know. I don't know what this is all about. It doesn't make any sense. Let's see here. I was about to say 120 was the one I saw. There you go. Oops. Yeah, I mean, it really all depends on what you want to do. The only thing is I don't know is like, um, are you like buying the device, or is it being leased to you? As long as you're paying your monthly payment, you know what I'm saying? The device gets to stay there. that kind of thing. I don't know. I think they're so prominent, that they may not be even charging you for the devices anymore. I don't know. What's up, Sean? Good to see you, bro. Um, it's kind of I mean, you're looking at the website I'm looking at, you know what? Let's go. Let's go get started. Residential. Let's do residential. And we're gonna go with where are we at here? Type and select. What am I doing? Service address. I don't know. One Main Street. Okay. Winterville, Massachusetts. Sure. Let's go. Winters. Get started. Yeah. Yes. No, that's not my address. I don't live in Massachusetts. Okay. So what we got here? Residential. Let's just go with the residential. $90 a month, 400 plus. I don't know what that is. I don't know what. Upfront hardware cost, 0. Standard kit, 0. Product details. Okay, so it's fast, whatever. Total due today is $20. I would call Starlink sales and say, I have a question, or even chat with them because this is crazy. Total due today is $20. So I don't know, man. You know, when I was traveling, I had a ramp to carry my three-wheel scooter as opposed to taking apart and putting it in the back of the rental truck I was driving. There you go. Buy device, pay for service. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's becoming very prominent. Excuse me, kind of mainstream. So I would say yes. If you have a group of people and they all think that this is a great idea, then here's what I would do. I would say, okay, it's a great idea. Jester uses Starlink. I got you. Um, and you guys need to know about Starlink. Starlink, it's satellite communications. Okay, so it's not like this. It's not like this. Okay, um, it does have limitations. It is not perfect. Um, it is not to the standards like what you're seeing right now. It can be, but it's not always. Now, if you're just talking about communications, you're talking about watching some TV in the apocalypse, you know what I'm saying? If you're like, hey, everybody's gonna meet at the community center, and at the community center is gonna have Starlink, then you probably need to upfront get people to like give you like 6 months, you know what I'm saying? Just to make sure that that thing is in place for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? If you try to do it like, okay, guys, Starlink time, everybody put money in the kitty, or hey, we need $12 from everybody, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? um, you're gonna eventually you'll have a problem. Eventually, somebody's going to be losing money on the deal, and or the agreement will be breached at some point. Yeah, we never go there. We're just gonna do things on our own. Lone wolf, yeah. We're not giving you $7 every month. That's crazy. So just kind of be aware of the situation that you could be getting yourself into. Will pixel out when changing satellites. That does happen. That does happen. It really has lots of, really has lots of, it's like if you're just watching YouTube videos all the time, you're probably golden. If you're like streaming, uh, you know, um, pretty much anything that streams has a buffer factor in it, so you're not going to get that pixelation. Um, but if you're like live streaming, like right now, you're gonna buffer out. At some point, you'll become pixelized and buffer out. So. All right, something to be able to contact help, etc., at the best cost for the group. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Like I said, it is the shizzle. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I can tell you is that there are cheaper monthly options that are very different from that. I have a Garmin InReach, and I've got the Big Bubba. You don't have to. You can get the Mini, um, and it is not It does satellite communications. It sends text messages. It does a lot of other things, but hold on a second here. Garmin, Garmin official site, outdoor recreation, maps, products, handhelds, satellite communicators. So let's do that. All right. So I have a Garmin InReach, two-way messaging, learn more. All right. Show me a product. Show me a product. Explore InReach products. Okay. We were just here. We were just here a second ago. All right. So I have something similar to this. It looks like they don't make, that's the GPS map. The one that I have looks more similar to this right here. But you have the InReach. This is the older InReach, the Mini 2. And this is the InReach Messenger. And what you can see, they're not cheap. They are not cheap. Okay. But I think I pay, it's either $8 or $12 a month to maintain the plan. I own the device and I just take it out once a month, let the satellites reinitialize on it, send my girlfriend a text. She says, "Oh," and then I know it works. And so this is a way that you can, and you literally just type text messages. Now with these, with the InReach Mini and the Messenger, um, they they hook to your cell phone via not Wi-Fi but Bluetooth, and you operate use an app on your cell phone. Burp, 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 burp. You type text messages like you would normally text, and you hit send, and instead of it going out to a cell tower, it goes to the InReach device, and then it touches the satellite, and the satellite touches the other ones, this, that, and the other thing. So this is another thing. I'm not even recommending. I'm just saying if you're just if you use uh, if your goal is just to be able to communicate with loved ones, it's more than enough. It's more than enough. Um, let's see. Best cost for the groups, like I said, once you buy the product, it's like somewhere between $8 and $12 a month. Let's see here. They use it to stream live on YouTube. Who does? Who does? Oops. Who's streaming live on YouTube with the Starlink? I know that what is it? Uh, my brain is not on today at all, guys. Um, 'Cause I want to say West Virginia Pappy, but I know that's wrong. Um, Grumpy Acres, Grumpy does his live streams on it. All right, let's get out of there. There we go. All right. And the other thing too, Lamb's Light, that you could think of is you could still buy satellite phones. Not a problem. They can be a little expensive, not only for the device itself. Hold on a second here. I'm gonna see if I can find one. Satellite phone, because they use specific um, satellite networks. So Iridium is still Lazy Days with Jesse and Lisa. Huh, never heard of them. Let me look for that right there. Lazy Days with Jesse and Lisa, huh? YouTube, Lazy Days with Jesse and Lisa. All right, and damn, this guy's older than I am. Holy shnikes, man. All right, let's see here. Just about enjoy the chilling weather. Where are we at here? This button. All right, so the main ones are like you've got the Iridium phones. I use these in South America like it was cool. Starlink with adjustable pole mount, $674. Let's where are we at here? You can rent them, satellite. You can rent a satellite phone. That's interesting. That's new. I have not ever heard of renting a satellite phone before. So reliable goal, voice travelers and emergencies, first week starting at 85.94. Okay. And that's an iSat phone. That iSat is the name of the network that they're using, that Iridium is using. Um, You got a satellite hotspot for $155. But I mean, there's really nothing like just picking up the phone and calling somebody. So if that's your goal, once again, another idea, you know. Hushy, and you say bad word. All right. Okay, so I think that's about it. I think this is about all my brain can take right now. I am working on a few videos for the channel. I'm also working on things for I mean, I'm just getting pulled in so many different directions. It's hard to keep up, to be honest with you. It's getting hard. Shut up, phone. It's getting hard to keep up. So, all right, I think I'm going to go ahead and shut this off for right now. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up on the way out the door. And yeah, because it's free and it's good for me. It's good for me. Makes you feel good too. All right, guys. It is Friday. Have a good weekend, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.